Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Saturday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or just keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So I also want to thank the Cash Apps that's coming in. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Okay. Y'all, it's some stuff going on in these cities and states with these migrants, y'all. And it's not looking good, y'all. It really isn't. It's probably gonna get to a point where Mayor Brandon Johnson, he ain't gonna be probably popping out like he normally do in a minute. Because, word on the street is people are, the streets is getting angry about what's going on with the migrants, as they should. Okay, y'all, as they should. Now, Illinois just approved, y'all, $250 million more dollars in the taxpayer funds to help illegal migrants in Chicago. Okay, y'all, they got money coming out the woodwork and for to help these migrants. And I don't understand it. I don't understand the situations that's taking place right now. Okay, y'all. Now, word on the street is they closed down about 5 schools, y'all. 5 schools were closed down in Illinois. Okay, y'all. And they were closed down because they said that they didn't have no funding for to keep these schools open. And this is in the minorities neighborhoods on South Side, areas of Chicago. Okay, they closed down 5 schools. And when the people started complaining, they said that the city had no funding for to open them back up. So this right here tells you right here, y'all, they don't care about the minorities getting an education anymore. They act like they didn't wash their hands of the minorities, y'all. Okay, funding that they were getting for schools and stuff like that in their neighborhoods, they cut that out. Now, mind you, when this whole stuff started with the migrants coming over here, for some mysterious reason, they found the funds. And when they used up those funds, they found some more. And when they used up those funds, they found some more, y'all. Okay? It's a lot of money, and this is my personal opinion, that's being stolen right now, y'all. They're using this as an excuse. Think about this $250 million worth of funding that they just approved. How much of that funding is going to actually go to the migrants? Or is this, I keep telling y'all, is this their excuse to move money around? Y'all, because it's a mess right now. It's a mess. Those 5 schools that they closed down a while back, they didn't open them back up, y'all. They didn't open those schools back up. And you know who's going to be getting taught in those schools in the hood that were closed down for the blacks? The migrants, y'all. This school is for them, so they can learn English, everything. This is to put these migrants on the map, y'all. You know it's a problem when your own people from your own country are being pushed to the side for everybody else, y'all. And when I tell y'all everybody else, I mean everybody else. Okay? There has also been an influx of Chinese migrants coming in as well. And when people question them and ask them, why are you over here? They say, I came over here for the money. This is what they're saying, y'all. They came here for the money. This is what they're saying. And when a reporter asks them, You you couldn't get money, you couldn't get jobs and stuff over there in China? He said, I don't know. So why would you leave your country to come over here when you could have got a job in your own country? People are coming over here now getting help that don't even need it, y'all. This is how bad things are getting. Okay? So they open these schools back up for the migrants. And y'all, they got security so that black kids that live in that community don't even come in there. Okay, y'all? They got guards at the door as if they are being protected from people in the community. Y'all, this stuff that's going on right now makes no sense. And a lot of people are speaking out on it, and they're saying that the government is trying to start riots between, pretty much race WA to the R. Okay, y'all? This is what they're saying that's taking place right now. That they are purposely trying to start some mess. And then they have these migrants that they're giving everything to. They coming out the woodwork with funded now. Okay? They're taunting the blacks. No more money for you. No more money for you. Now, a lot of people feel like this is what the minorities get. This is what some people feel. Not everybody, but this is what some people is saying. Okay, y'all? They're saying that this is what they get. Stop being lazy. A lot of people is, and a lot of these, this is what they're saying. A lot of these girls is having babies after babies by guys that don't even want them. Nobody, guys, that's not even going to help pay child support. They're laying on their tail, having more babies, more babies, more babies. Won't get a job, living out Section 8, and don't have a game plan to get off of Section 8 and try to get their own. They're just sitting back wanting the government to take care of them. This is what a lot of people are saying. That this is what they get. They lazy. They are lazy. The migrants is not lying. So they are lazy. Some people are saying that. Now, the people that's saying this, to be honest with y'all, are middle class to upper class people. They're saying this. And I just want to ask y'all, do they have a point here, y'all? Because the migrants are being given a game plan right now. They are being given a serious game plan. $9,000 per month. They're given a certain amount of time to get on their feet. And then they have to get jobs. And as they progress in the job situation, then they'll be cut off of the funding that they're receiving for food and extra money and the rent money that they're getting, they're paying their rent for 2 years straight. Okay? Y'all, this is tripped out. They're helping them a lot more than they were helping other people. And I'm just going to put it out there like that. Okay? They never gave people $9,000 a month. Okay? So for even to be able to do that, to pay these people $9,000 each family per month, this is what they're saying. Free rent for 2 years. I don't know if you all have been going out, but I've been going out a lot lately. And I've been seeing a lot of migrants just foot and fancy free, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against them, but at the same time, when you go to a store and this is all you see now, and their carts is jam-packed with food and everything, and you see your people, and they got their kids in the store, and they got a little bit of something in their cart, because that's all they can afford right now, because the food done went up so high. And they sitting back looking at these migrants, and they are dressed up. They got brand new clothes on. I mean, they ain't wearing no hand-me-downs. Okay, y'all? They dressed up with the name brand clothing on. They got their carts full. They happy. They just smiling like they just foot and fancy free. And like I said, I have nothing against that at all. But why not do it for everybody if that's the case that needs it? You know what I'm saying, y'all? People are being put out of their complex buildings so that they can rent it to the migrants, y'all. Now, this is another thing that's going on. I don't know if y'all paying attention, but a lot of people is getting cut off of SSI, Social Security. They're getting cut off of, link cards and stuff like that. People are getting cut off of this stuff right now, y'all. They're finding any excuse to kick people off of Section 8 and putting somebody in that place very quickly. They're replacing people, y'all. So I'm going to tell y'all this. They got some new rules out here. And they've been had this one, y'all. They've been had this one. And this one is going to affect us in so many ways, y'all. Okay? So many ways. People weren't thinking about that back then, but I'm about to put something on y'all mind right now that you have to think about with the migrants right now. Okay, y'all? Let's get the mayor off of here for a minute with his lying self, okay? I want to talk about the migrants right now, okay? Now, Section 8 had already started tightening up on people. They started making, more kids sleep in the same room together so you couldn't get bigger houses because people was just having more babies, so they can get a big house on Section 8, okay? So they started making them sleep in the same rooms, okay, y'all? So they was already tightening up on Section 8 in the first place. Then they started nitpicking. If you got any backgrounds, if you got a misdemeanors and felonies and this and that and this, you can't be on Section 8. You got to move, or you're getting kicked out. Or if you apply for Section 8 and you have any kind of background of getting in any kind of trouble, even if it was a long time ago when you was a kid, okay, y'all? They are finding excuses to deny you, okay, y'all? They are finding excuses to deny you. And if somebody has Section 8 and they want to move somebody else, they're not going for you going to even stay with somebody when you got a record. So they're making the people that got the records, no matter how petty they are, I can understand if they were serious. But I'm talking about misdemeanors and stuff like this. They're nitpicking, so that person cannot let you stay with them if they have Section 8. So you cannot stay with them, okay? They don't make stipulations like, if you let somebody come stay with you, they got this amount of time to get a job to help you so they can get their own place, blah, blah, blah. No. They're not qualified to have nobody in there at all, okay, y'all? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Now, let's go in forward to now, because these are the same rules for now. So, mind you, they done let a lot of migrants come over here that has criminal backgrounds. Okay, y'all? So, if you have a criminal background and you're going to cities and states, New York, Chicago, anywhere you're going, Texas, wherever you're going, if you got a background, you are pushed to the end of the list. Okay, y'all? You're pushed to the end of the list for to help you get a place or any of that. They're taking the people that, allegedly is clean to them. They're putting them in the apartments. Now, mind you, the people that got the records, they can stay in, the shelters. But mind you, after so long, the shelters put them out. Now, we got people that didn't get out of prison because of what happened in their countries and this and that and this. They're coming over here. They're being denied help. Y'all hear me? They're being denied help. They're not helping them. They the ones with the bad records. So they get kicked out of the shelter after 30, 60 days. What y'all think they're going to do to survive? What y'all think they're going to do to survive? They're not, Section 8 is not giving them places. So they're leaving the people that's, got the good records. They are vulnerable to the ones that has the bad records because now they got to fend for themselves. Mind you, they're in a country they know nothing about. So they're hooking up. A lot of people's talking about how these street associates that's coming from other countries are hooking up together. And this is why this this ghost crime stuff is going on right now. Okay, y'all? This is why this is going on right now. Those people are being led over here and they are not given help. And then they're being thrown out to the streets, y'all. This is what they're doing. This is why the crime is getting bad. This is why the crime is going up. And they getting together teams so that they can rob people together all kind of stuff, okay? And they're getting these bikes. They like to have these bikes, and they're paying people to drive them around on these bikes. And then when they see somebody, they jump off, take what they have, jump back on that bike, and they go. And the person that's driving, he's getting paid $300 to $600 per day. It's the whole crime spree going on right now, y'all, that's taking place. And the government don't seem to be caring, y'all. For the love of me, I never could understand this in the first place. I never could understand why other countries, they take care of their people. As far as education, it's not that hard as it is in our country. And it's not that expensive as it is in our country. But other countries, the health care is way better in other countries. Over here, it's super high. It's all kind of stuff that's, stipulations to it. It's y'all, it's crazy. And it don't make no sense. The stuff that's taking place right now. Okay, y'all? It's a lot. People cannot pay for their medications and stuff like that. Pharmacy stuff. My bad, y'all. Pharmacy stuff. The legit stuff. They cannot even pay for it anymore. It then went through the roof. They are going out of the country to other places to get the medicine that they get over here. That's too high. I've been seeing so many people going to other places just to get their refills done, y'all. Because they can't afford it here. Everything is through the roof for the people that's from here, y'all. Okay? Now, I got to tell y'all about this too. I have to tell y'all about this here too. So, this woman came forth and she said that in her neighborhood, there was a building on the corner from her house. Okay, y'all? A big building where they can put a lot of people in there and rent a lot of apartments out. Nothing wrong with the building whatsoever. The landlord wanted to open the building up for people on Section 8. Okay, y'all? He opens the building up for people on Section 8. And the government was supposed to pay for the Section 8. They wouldn't. They wouldn't pay for it, y'all. And at the same time that they don't pay for stuff and then you end up can't rent it, because if you rent it for what you have to rent it for in order to keep up with your taxes and still get something out of it or whatever, you got to charge them really, really high rent. And Section 8 messed up the rent thing because the rent didn't used to be that high. But when Section 8 started raising the rent, this is what they did, y'all. They made so, if the government ain't messing us up even more, I don't know what is, y'all. Section 8 raised the rent amount that they'll give per room. So the people that was in regular, in other apartments that didn't have Section 8, they landlords started thinking, I can raise my rent too. Since Section 8 is paying this much for a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, so I can raise mine too. So people couldn't afford it. Okay, y'all? So this guy that has this building that's been empty for years on the corner, the government will not let the Section 8 people come in there. They won't even pay him. Okay? So he got an empty building. And he ends up having to sell it back to the city because I'm going to tell y'all this. The city is raising people's taxes so that they can lose their properties. Anytime people want to take properties now, they ain't doing like, young Dolph going to him saying, can you sell? Because we about to, start a train through here. Anything like that. This is what they're doing now. They're raising their taxes. And when they can't afford those taxes, what you going to do? You going to either sell or they going to take it. Okay, y'all? I hope y'all listening. The people that got these properties and stuff and thinking that they all good. This is what they're doing. People woke up to $100,000 taxes, y'all. This is almost what the building costs. People woke up to that type of taxes. And they've been fighting in court, back and forth to get them to fix it. And they acting like they don't know how to do it, y'all. I'm just saying. They're acting like they don't know why, when, where. They make them go to court, all kind of stuff. Then it get to a point where they so frustrated because they don't know if they about to lose everything they building that they had going for them. This is what people, this is the American dream. Be able to afford a big building that you can rent out all of these apartments. But this building that became a nightmare now. You got all these taxes and stuff piled up and you don't know what to do. So when they throw you a bone and say, you can just pay us this amount of tax and, sell or whatever to pay that and this or that, or break even by just, or we'll make this deal and you sell. They don't have a choice. So they sell back to the city. They give it back. Okay, y'all? So now this building that's empty on a block then popped up with a whole bunch of migrants in it now, y'all. The building that they didn't want, Section 8 didn't want to help low-income people rent this building now. It wasn't, it wasn't in the books for them. There was no funding. Now that they took this building away from people, minorities, and just because you get Section 8 don't mean you lazy. People got jobs that's on Section 8. They pay a portion of it and all of that stuff. Okay? But people look at things the wrong way. Everybody is not lazy. There are a lot of working people that get up and go to work and take their kids to school and go to work and come back or have somebody pick the kids up or the bus. You know what I'm saying? They got a plan. But they have put everybody in a bubble now. Till all the blacks is like being treated like crap right now. Okay, y'all? So now they got all these migrants in this building on the corner. And the government is paying, okay, y'all, for them to have this building for 2 years straight rent-free. And they're giving them $9,000 a month. Now, the thing that I don't understand is if you got rent-free, why do you have to give them so much money a month when they only have to probably pay lights and gas out of that $9,000 in cable or whatever? Okay, y'all? Why is they giving them so much money a month to have extra so they could just, kick it, enjoy themselves? Okay, y'all? This is what they're doing. And a lot of them are getting smart because they're taking this money and they're putting it together and they're buying property, y'all. They're buying properties. Do y'all hear me? They're buying up properties. These buildings that they didn't want to rent to the minorities, they are getting full of, migrants. They're opening up schools that were closed down before, and it's only for the migrants. And it's in the black neighborhoods. So now they doing all of this shopping and they flashy. They walking around, they going to the corner store, they can afford. And the blacks that they didn't took stuff from, they walking around looking dingy. And people are saying that it's getting serious to the point where it could possibly be, an all-out possession right now. Because temperatures is rising. Okay, y'all? And people are begging the government to do something about it. Fix this mess that's going on. And this is why I said that this man right here, in a minute, is not going to be able to walk around too freely. Okay, y'all? Because people are getting tired of him, y'all. They're snapping. And they're getting tired of this one right here. And I know that he living by the rules that they putting on his desk too. But at the same time, people got to say something about this. If they care about their people, they have to say something because Shitka is about to hit the fan in a minute, y'all. And like I said, every time I go out, if I go to a restaurant or anything, migrants in there just eating and they out eating and just happy and just joyful. And I don't see blacks in there eating out. I don't see, minorities and not just blacks. You normally see like Hispanics, even low income Hispanics and whites, they still go out to eat. You don't see it anymore. And it's getting creepy, y'all. It's getting creepy to see other people's faces and see other people's faces out right now because we're seeing how we're getting treated right now. And it's not good, y'all. It's not good at all. When you don't care about your own country, to get educations. And I don't know why they so hard on the students. Because if you have students that's really, really smart, push that person as far as you can push them. This is your country. That person is going to contribute to this country. Okay? Give him that education. Give her that education. If she has that sponge bob brain to just take all that in and do something big, why wouldn't the government support that? I don't understand it. They make things so hard for the students. They owe all of this money by the time that they're finished going to school. They end up just taking mediocre jobs that they didn't even go to school for, just to try to pay back this money that they owe. And think about having to owe hundreds of thousands of dollars for school, and then you're trying to buy a house too, or pay for a car. And don't mention if you got some kids. Things are getting rough, y'all, for everybody. And it's getting to a boiling point right now. And people out here are not paying it attention. But it could get bad, y'all. It could get bad. You know, we're seeing the migrants going shopping and buying toys for the kids. And they, you know what I'm saying? Think about this summer when the migrants can afford, you know, to buy all of these nice goodies for the kids to play with on the block. And then think about the people that's been here for a long time and they're playing with old stuff or they don't have any toys. I'm just saying, y'all, the stuff that they are playing with on the blocks and the, you know, the little cars and stuff like that. Think about how the kids are going to feel of how our government has got to a point that they got their foot on our necks heavier than ever before, y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. And I'm hoping that people are paying attention to this. The answer ain't running out here just robbing everybody, because I see a lot of minorities now running around robbing the migrants, all kind of stuff going on. That ain't the answer. People got to get together and come down on the governments and what they are pushing out here. Because what they are pushing out here is chaos right now. And things are going to get really, really bad if something don't give, y'all. Something don't give. Every couple months, they are coming up with more money to take care of the migrants. And more people are getting kicked off of stuff. This woman, she said that, she retired. Her money that she get from retirement, the money that she gets from retirement, it pays her bills. It pays for her, where she stay and this and that and that and this, and her lights and gas and stuff like that. So she's living fine with what she has. Okay. She was receiving, like food stamps or whatever. She was getting stuff like that from the government to help feed her. She said all of a sudden she just got cut off. And when she said something about it, she said they told her, with the new laws, her income is enough for her to feed herself too and pay her bills. Okay, y'all? So they cut her off, and she went back to the office, and they said that they'll give her $10. That's the most that she could qualify for. They'll give her 10. And she said she good, and she walked away from it. This is what they're doing to our people right now, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention to that. While you out trying to take another brother or sister's life, okay, on the streets, it's about to be so bad for so many people. It's about to be so many people of color, so many minorities, poor white people, poor Spanish people, poor blacks. They about to get put out on the streets, y'all. You're about to be knowing somebody that don't have nowhere to stay because of the things that's going on right now with our government. And they just, Like they got eggs just smashing in your face daily, y'all, what they're doing. And it don't make no sense. It makes no sense. Now, another thing that people are complaining about, they're complaining about the homeless shelters that were closed down, y'all. Yes, I had no idea that the homeless shelters were closed down. They had like 5 homeless shelters that were closed down, y'all. And we had homeless people on the street that could have been staying in them. But they closed them down so those people could stay on the street. Okay, y'all. When the migrants came over here, they opened those 5 homeless places right back up to the migrants only. Y'all. So the migrants could stay in there. But our people couldn't. That was homeless. Y'all, things about to get ugly, y'all, real fast. So I'm hoping that the government get it together. Because right now, it just seems as if somebody done sold us straight out. They done sold us out. I don't know what they have over their heads. I don't know what it is that they're giving them to sell out their own people. But they're doing it. And the minorities is the ones that they're going after. Okay, y'all? They're taking their neighborhoods, y'all. They're taking their schools. They taking their homeless shelters. They taking activity places for them to go to after school. They done took all of this, y'all, from minorities. They're taking their apartments. They're taking their benefits, y'all. And people better wake up real fast, y'all. They better. And remember when I was telling y'all that I went to the store and there was no bread in the store and this and that and that and this? They ban up everything. If you get $9,000 a month, they coming in there and they're filling their carts up with like $1,000 worth of food, y'all. Okay? So this is why the food is getting short. Because there's a lot of migrants coming over here and they're giving them all this money and they're buying everything up out of the stores. This is why the stores is starting to, the shelves are starting to get a little bit thin. Okay, y'all? It's pushing the economy back up, though, because they're spending a lot of money. So they're getting the money back, the government, by, them being able to afford all this food now and buy stuff and shop. But at the same time that they're doing this, they're pushing the minorities out on the streets to homelessness, y'all. And word on the street is, y'all, that a lot of these guys that don't qualify for the programs, the ones I was telling y'all about, that didn't got in trouble and stuff like that stay in trouble, or didn't got in a lot of trouble since they've been over here, they ain't helping them. They ain't putting them in no apartments. They ain't doing nothing for them. They're leaving them to fend for themselves on the streets. And word on the street is, a lot of people that's a part of this MS-13, a street association, a lot of these people are coming over here hooking up with them, y'all. It's about to get really, really bad, really, really quick. And I'm thinking that maybe a lot of these people that is politicians, they feel like we don't live in a neighborhood, so we don't have to worry about this. But sooner or later, it's going to be y'all turn. If you sit back and watch your people go down, who y'all think is next? Once they didn't get everybody else out the way that they want to get out the way, y'all those token ninjas that's on the side, saying yes or massa, and they sitting back looking at you on who they going to get rid of and give your job to. So don't think because you sell us out that you're not going to get sold out too, because eventually they're going to get to y'all too. So you better fix whatever it is that y'all done messed up. Y'all better do something, because this is really looking bad, y'all. This is really making the United States look weak. Y'all, I keep telling y'all, they be telling people, the kids to sing the prayer pledge of allegiance and all of this stuff for what? Home of the brave, y'all. Where is the home of the brave? Y'all, we done sold completely out. It ain't just one country that their people is over here and then took over. It's multiple different countries of people that then infiltrated the United States right now. And it don't even really seem like it belongs to the United States anymore, y'all. It doesn't. And how do you let that happen? And one of these countries that these people are coming from, ain't no way they would have let that happen in their country. None of these, like all these people from the United States, could not come to these other countries and just take over like that. These other countries would not have been putting all this money out to help people that they don't even know anything about. A lot of these people are here for chaos. A lot of these people are infiltrating our systems. They're giving them city jobs. They are letting them get around computers. Y'all, this is how stuff get hacked and everything. When you let people come in that you know nothing about, when you let people come in and you teach them all of the American way, they can push the American to the side and they can take over America. People better wake up. People better wake up. Everybody sitting up here arguing, oh, is Trump better? Is Biden better? Ain't nobody doing their damn job, y'all. None of them. Not none. And I keep saying this. This election with Biden have had more blacks in office than ever before. And while these blacks, yes, a masses, was put in this office, everything got messed up on the streets for us, the minorities, y'all. Everything got messed up. When the more black people was put in office, y'all. So Biden ain't just sell us out. The mayors and stuff is not just selling us out. Everybody in office is selling us out right now. And they're sitting back with their popcorn, waiting to see when everything explode. Because this is what's going on, y'all. They're waiting for everything to just take its course. And they waiting to see, who gonna come out on top. This is what they're setting up right here. How do you set up something like this? And people not paying attention. A lot of people ain't paying attention. Some are. But a lot of people's not paying attention until the shitter really hits the fan. And then they realize what has taken place. This don't make no sense. This makes no sense. Go to the county hospitals. Y'all already know y'all have to wait a whole day to see the doctor if you go to the county hospital. What y'all think y'all waiting for now? 2-3 days? You got to sit up in there to see the doctor? Because you got all these migrants in there. And man, while you sitting there waiting for 2-3 days, you sitting by people that's sick, that's coming over here with all kind of stuff that we ain't never even heard of. It's different germs over here now. Because it's different people coming from different places. It's like everything is chaotic right now, y'all. And the government don't seem to care at all. They're making it worse, worse, worse. People, I keep telling y'all, are losing their homes right now. They're losing their benefits right now. People are just not finding out they cut off from stuff. Watch and see, the more you come out, the more migrants are in the homes and the more your people is on the streets. Pay attention, y'all, because something got to give. Something has to give. We cannot depend on people that, that came up in the industries and this and that and that and this, because they sold us out a long time ago. So this is why I be so hard on people like Jay-Z and Beyonce and all of these other people. Okay? They done sold us out a long time ago, so I wish people stop putting them on a pedestal. Because they getting whatever little bit they can out of y'all now, too. They're even going over to other things because y'all ain't going to have no money to pay for the concerts in a minute. Remember people were saying that Beyonce was going to do a double album and then she was going to go on tour, get off, go right back on tour. And people was like they couldn't afford to buy them tickets, but they was going to try to get the money from somewhere. Now she's trying to go to country. So she figured if she throw a country music concert, the white people can pay for it. But the thing of it is, A lot of white people don't like Beyonce like that, y'all. Some do, but like they ain't feeling her with this country music. She's allegedly brightening up her skin so she can look like them. Sell out to the 25th power, y'all. Beyonce and Jay-Z now. A lot of artists is coming forth. A lot of artists that before they passed that and said that Jay-Z sold Americans' kids out. American people out for Satan. And the elites. They selling you out. Ain't nobody helping you. Oprah and them, they all sellouts, allegedly. So this is why people don't care about putting them on blast. As they should. If you're causing more chaos than you are helping, then this is why a lot of these bloggers are, saying something about the stuff that's going on right now. Look at Memphis. Look how Yo Gotti and Young Dolph little situation. Look at the direction it then took Memphis in, y'all. And at the same time, all of this is going on, they are infiltrating, taking over the neighborhoods. And they feel like y'all ain't doing nothing but taking each other out, running the streets, doing this and that and that and this. Yeah, you're lazy, you ain't working, you're this, you're that, you just want to take. So get them up out of there. Let the migrants come over here that ain't never had a chance in life in their countries. The ones that really, really need a change from where they were. And maybe we could do something with them. We might can't do nothing with all of them. It's some bad apples. But we can do something with them because maybe they want. But they going to realize real soon that everybody is just alike. It's a lot of them that's going to get lazy. Sitting on their tail for 2 years to getting their rent paid. They ain't going to do nothing but have more babies too. Look at a lot of these families that's coming over here. They got 6 and 7 kids, y'all. They some baby making machines, baby. And they're going to realize that they're going to do the same thing. And then the government is going to cut them off, and then they're going to be out here hustling in the hood and selling their street pharmacy stuff and doing this and the same thing that other people was doing to try to survive. They still taking over in every which way. They got the street associates that's coming over here hooking up together too. So they can take over the blocks of the ones that's out here slanging and call themselves banking. While they trying to take each other out, like I said, watch them when they look up and it's a different street association that's going to take it from them. The ones that's running around here robbing people and this and that and that and this. Oh, they coming for y'all too. This is why they hooking up their little street associations together. So it's going to be interesting right now. How things are going to just take its shape. But at the same time, people better stand up and start talking. People better start talking. And every time you go to that, the voting polls and all of this stuff and you vote for somebody because you think that person is going to be better than the last, it shocks you afterwards. A lot of people feel stupid. I voted him in. What? I voted, even if I didn't vote, I gave him a good shout out here and there. People feeling like that and feeling stupid right now. Just like a lot of people felt stupid when Trump was in office. They saw racism start going up. They were getting bold. The white folks, some of them ain't like that. But a lot of them was. They felt like they could come out and let everybody know that what they were about. When Trump was in office, Trump said he was going to put up that wall. Why did he not do really nothing when it came down to that wall? He kept saying, Mexico going to pay for this wall. I'm going to make them pay for it. Did he make them pay for anything, y'all? And if you promised to put the wall up, why you got to make somebody else pay for it? You said you was going to do it. Apparently, y'all got money. Look at all this money y'all spending on the migrants. Y'all could have been had a wall up. If you wanted it. So Trump didn't put no wall up either. Just like it wasn't this bad though. I just have to still throw that out there. I doubt he would have been letting what's taking place right now take place. But if he probably would have had a meeting with them elites and they accepted him and probably gave him millions out of it too, because I think that a lot of these politicians is getting millions of dollars put in their pockets from this money that's moving around. If they would have offered that to him, he might have sold us out too and let people come over here like this and take over. Because if you got all of this money floating around, you don't know where it's going. Because all they got to say is, oh, I put some over here, and I put some over here, and I put some over there. Look at how they messed up that money for those loans when people were losing their businesses and all of that stuff. Remember all of those loans, PPP loans? Everybody was happy to get them, but now look at all the people that's going to jail for it. All the thing they had to do was have somebody that check out people's businesses and see that they really need this money that they say they need it. If they didn't need it, why did people give out so many millions of dollars to people that did not need it? Now think about the money that went around to the people that did not need it. There were people that was buying boats and houses. They were getting like over millions of dollars, y'all, off of PPP loans. That money was being moved around to all kind of people. Some people's going to jail, but everybody ain't. Believe that. So if that little PPP stuff was going around and people was making money off of that and the hustlers was coming up off of that, and someone paying for it, but a lot of them ain't. What y'all think this money is going to now? And it's billions and trillions of dollars that's being moved around right now. Every 3 to 6 months, every 2 to 4 months, you need another 250 million? Oh, we done ran out of that. We need another one. Oh, we done ran out. We done used all that up. We need some more. Where y'all think this money going? And when I tell y'all they call themselves building bunkers, they got plans because they think that they're going to go and hide when the shitter hits the fan. And I know y'all paying attention to a lot of people that's doing videos talking about they need to get this gas straightened out that's going into people's homes. This is what they're saying. That a lot of these homes that's going kaboom, it's because these bad gas, the gas pipes or whatever they talking about, y'all. But I think it's more to it than that. I think it's people making these homes go kaboom. That's my personal opinion. So I'm going to say allegedly. Because look at many places that's going kaboom right now that it wasn't like that at first. Until all the migrants start coming over here. It's much, much worse now. So I say that has something to do with it too. But they are teaching them and showing them how we run our country, everything. They're showing them everything. So if there was a takeover, they could do it. And they could run this country as if they and take over the office if they wanted to. To be honest. Who gonna stop them? When you got this many influx of people coming over here from different countries, y'all. They are complaining about China right now. Let me let y'all listen to something real quick. They are complaining about the people that's coming over here from China right now. Give me a second, y'all. Let me put these pictures up so y'all can listen to this. When I tell y'all it's going down, I promise y'all it's going down. In a minute, it is going to be crazy out here. So Chinese migrants flood over border at record highs. We got a bunch of Chinese people coming in now. Now, I want y'all to listen to what they said in this report. This been trip you out because this guy literally asked him. Because he said, what you coming over here for? He said, to get money. He ain't said nothing about a job or this and that and that and this. Well, he might have said a job, but still and all. He asked him at the same time, did they have jobs there? And he said, I don't know. So if you don't know if your own country have jobs, then why would you come over here first to check? Is it because the $9,000 a month, this is why people coming over here? We are about to put other people's countries on the map. Even if a lot of these people went back home, they're going to go back home with some money from the United States. Like a lot of these people, where they come from, they'll be rich off of one check, this $9,000 check. Now imagine they go back home with that money. Just think about it. Y'all, they going to be balling out of control. So listen to this.
Looking live at the Fox News flight team over Chinese migrants trying to cross the southern border illegally. Griff Jenkins is live in Hacumba, California with the latest. Griff, what are you seeing down there?
I'm seeing a lot of migrants, Jason, and let me tell you, to put into perspective just how many Chinese are coming across the border, particularly in the San Diego area. In all of 2021, 450 total Chinese migrants crossed the entire border. This year, more than 20,000 in the last 4 months since the fiscal year began. Let me show you, though, they're not just from China. They're also from other countries like Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Brazil, but there are an influx of Chinese migrants. In fact, I mentioned that 450 number.
Why in the world do we need all of these people from all these different places all at one time to come over here, y'all? Ask yourself this question. And I want y'all to listen to something he's going to say too. He's going to say that the majority of the people that's coming over here in this little group, and a lot of groups that's to come, they're all single men. What y'all think is about to go down? All single men. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
In the past 3 days, we've eclipsed that number of migrants. So these migrants here in Hacumba, 60 miles east of San Diego, are waiting to be processed. Many of them will be released, but it's the national security aspect, particularly of the Chinese migrants, that concerns the officials because of the vetting process and knowing who they are. And the fact that we have so many that are single adult males. Now, if I just spin you around here 1 second this way, Thomas, you can see they're lining up the families and the women and children that'll go first when the vans come. But the vans are overloaded because so many migrants are coming, so they have to wait hours. And in fact, some of these migrants might even have to spend the night, depending on how many vans they have. We spoke to one Chinese migrant man, though, Jason, and I asked him why exactly it is that he's come to the U.S. The answer may shock you. Listen here. Why did you come?
Take money.
To get money.
Yeah.
For job?
Yeah.
There's no job in China.
Maybe, I don't know.
He laughed. He said there's no jobs in China. He said, maybe, and started laughing and said, I don't know. They're coming over here getting funds now that they don't even need. They can get a job where their country are. And they're coming over here to get the $9,000 a month and free rent for the 2 years. And they're going to cause all kind of havoc because the people that's here is not getting this. They are taken away from them to give to them. And this don't make no sense. Like, what did our country sell out for? Because they definitely have sold out, y'all. This is serious business, y'all. And people better start paying attention. People better start educating their kids and their family members on what's going on right now. Because, y'all, it ain't going to be much left for you. And they ban the stores out with food and stuff. Like, I'm just saying. You can't go get your favorite products anymore. You got to get on a waiting list to get your favorite products that you used to buy. Because they're banning off the shelf, y'all. It's crazy what's going on right now. And they're getting all the jobs. Y'all, I don't know why, if y'all are paying attention, but I have been looking up and seeing a lot of places. Everywhere I'm going, the new people that's working there are migrants. They're migrants. So they're taking the jobs, y'all. And when they get in there and they get positions, because they work, a lot of them are good workers. They get higher positions, management. And when people come in there to fill out applications, who y'all think they're going to hire? People they know or the people from here? Ask yourself that question. It's a lot of that going on already. But ask yourself, if all of these people get in these jobs, and they move up in rank, who do you think they're going to hire? They're going to hire their family members or their friends, or they're going to hire Americans that they don't like in the first place. Y'all, Shitka is about to hit the fan. Okay, y'all? Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Is it time for people to stand up and say something about this government and how things are being ran? Because this don't make no sense right here, y'all. This don't make no sense. And you can't single out no one person. You can't just single out, the mayor, and you can't just single out Biden, because Biden is, y'all, he done stopped like a clock, okay, y'all, that's broke. He done straight stopped. And I don't even think Biden is even running anything, or if he ever have, to be honest. I think when they show him and he act like he doing something and he in charge, it's just a prompt. I don't think he's really doing anything. I don't think he's calling no shots for anything. I think he's straight up just too old to me. I'm just gonna say, y'all. And he just don't seem like all the screws is still there. Okay, y'all? Some stuff is wrong with Biden right now. And he can't handle what's going on. He ain't paying attention, or he just don't care. Okay, y'all? But whatever it is, that was the worst thing that they could have put in that office. And I'm just going to be completely honest with y'all. This stuff right here is going to cause riots in a minute. Y'all. And they got weapons. They got weapons. They're not scared of anything. They're not scared. Whereas you got some Americans that don't want to go to jail. They'll do stuff low key or something. These people are shooting at the police, y'all. They're shooting at the police. So I want y'all to pay attention that we got some stuff over here that there's no holds barred. If they shoot at the police, what you think they care about you? What you think they care about these street associates that's been running things so far and then ran our neighborhoods into the ground because there is no organization at all. Nothing is organized anymore. Back in the days, things used to be organized. Even with the street associates, they're not organized anymore. They letting these celebrities send them off. Oh, we'll pay y'all to take this person out. And then they turn around and tell on all of them. And then, or they take them all out so that they won't tell on them. They getting played by these celebrities. It's a lot of just stupidity going on right now. No organization whatsoever. And how they thought they used to make it out here, that's going to be long gone in a minute. It's going to be some new street associates on the streets. And they're going to be making y'all money that y'all used to make too. Because y'all helped do this stuff too. Because y'all running around here acting ignorant. And you're not saying nothing about these shorties that's running wild, robbing people and this and that and that and this. Y'all ain't got nothing organized no more. And this is where it has left us right where we're at right now. And it's crazy and it don't make no sense. But y'all, shit is about to hit the fan in a minute, okay? Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.